Hello! Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the cheek cell experiment. So today what we're going to do is we are going to be swabbing our cheeks for our own cheek cells, which we will observe using the microscope. Alright, so what you're going to need for this experiment, when I have already set up for you guys, you're going to need some microscope slides. There you go. To accompany those slides, we have these tiny pieces of glass. I'm not sure if you can see what it says, which will go on top of our cheek cell swabs. You are going to need a dropper, okay, a glass of water, and some sterilized toothpicks. We're going to be using these to swab our cheeks, and something called fast green staining solution. We also have iodine if we want to use that instead of the green staining solution. All right, let's get started. So I'm just going to tilt this camera down a little bit. Okay, here we go. So down here I have my glass slide. What I'm going to do, I'm going to actually place this on some paper towel, so you'll need paper towel. I am going to get my water, and I'm going to get a drop or two and place it, just one big drop, right in the center of the slide. Now I'm done with the water. After that, I'm going to take a sterilized toothpick. All right, and when you're doing this, you're going to swab your cheek with this. So get it in there. Turn it over a couple times, make sure it's covered with your cells. You are now going to rub this in the water. Turn over your toothpick, make sure it's all getting on there. And now throw this away. We do not need this any longer. Okay. Now, we are going to take our small plates of glass. It looks like this. Can you see it? It's really tiny. And I am going to drop this right on top of the water and cheek cells, like so. And it will stick to it. Not sure if you can see what's going on there. All right, sliding around a little bit. Now you're going to need a steady hand for this part. We are going to take this, this green stain solution. Now this is important because if we were to look at this under the microscope, it would be very difficult to see anything. It's mostly transparent. So what the staining solution does, or iodine, is it basically just adds some color and it will bring out elements of the cell that we want to see. All right, so for this part, can you see that this has a drop cap right here. So it allows you just to do small drops at a time. You are going to place a drop of it right on the edge of where the tiny plated glass is. Can you see this? Okay, so I'm going to just do one drop. Ooh, there we go. I'm going to keep this on the slide now. Okay, it's getting all slippery down here. That's okay. We can just remove the excess using our paper towel. And you can see that it spreads underneath quite easily. If you find you need it to spread some more, just take your paper towel and hold it on the edge of the tiny square and apply some pressure, and it will usually spread around a little bit. Okay, if you find it's really not working, we can always try it with the iodine instead, but I do think that this green staining solution, look, I got some on my fingers, I do think this will help you. So just make sure you've removed any excess because we do not want any stain getting on the microscope. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. And there we have it. I have my slide prepared. And with my slide prepared, I am now going to place it on the microscope. slide it right on there. Make sure it's plugged in and the light is on. There we have it. Now what I want you to do is have it on the red setting first. Now this is going to be important because we are going to want to locate ourselves, and then we can change the focus and we can zoom in to look at ourselves more clearly. Okay, so make sure it's on the red one and you can take a look through. Ooh. All right, so at this stage, they look like small bubbles. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and they're green. So now that I've found some, if you need to, you can move your slide around a little bit just to focus. You have a black line when you're looking through the lens. You can move the slide if you need to and just help yourself focus on a patch of cells. Now you can switch the zoom to the yellow one. All right, take a look. If you need to, remember you can always move the coarse knob and the fine knob. So I need to move the fine knob right now. Oh, clear. Really cool stuff, guys. Oh yeah. So this gives you a better look. Now it's time for the fun part. We are going to put it on the highest zoom. Oh, cool. And so remember to use the fine knob at this point. I don't think you'll need the coarse knob at all. Have a look at your cheek cells. Very interesting stuff. All right, so those are all the steps. Now it's your turn. Good luck.